Well, a lot of people have been wondering about my new fitness journey and what I've been doing, and I've been really open about me being on GLP-1s. And I thought it was really important just to come out and say it. So I'm on a GLP-1 through Ro.co. And for me, it was really just about taking away that stigma of like, is it a lazy way? Is it a shortcut? Like, why would you do that? And so for me, like after having my first kid with Olympia, and then, you know, in particular after having the second kid, I was never able to be at a healthy weight that I could be at, whether it was my joints or blood sugar levels. It was just always something that I suffered with. And a lot of women actually go through this. And I always said that I feel like, for me personally, I feel like, you know what, after I had my kids, after I got a tad bit older, like my body was actually missing something. No matter what I did, I literally was playing professional tennis. And you can even see, like, sometimes I had this really awesome documentary a few years ago, and you can see in the documentary my coach is telling me, you have to lose weight, you have to lose weight. I'm playing professional tennis, I'm literally training 5 hours a day, and I would always work my way to one point of the scale, and it would never go below that. And so for me, eventually when GLP-1s came out, I was like, no way, no how, that's not for me. Don't sign me up. But then, you know, I looked at it as a sport, you know, like as an opponent. Okay. Like I can't beat this opponent. No matter what I do, I have to try something different. Tried something different. It didn't work. And so eventually I just, you know, I saw my friends using it. I saw a lot of people on it, and I tried it, and it actually worked.
Yo, so we back in here for another edition of F-ya-Motha. None of that shit she said made sense. Let me just simplify it. Serena Williams is a dope head. Now, she said that when she looked at a video and saw her coach said she needed to lose weight. Bitch, you don't play sports no more. So why are you losing weight? It's not important. Even if you couldn't get to the ideal weight after having children, it's called working out and eating healthy. You look the opposite of healthy. She looks like she weighs about 135 pounds. I think she's about 5'7". So it's not a sickly weight, but she looks like a crackhead. Not to mention, I think she's suffering like identity crisis being with that white dude. She's not comfortable. He's probably taking around other white people. She's probably not comfortable being dark skinned with a big ass and voluptuous curves. You know, they probably staring at her, making her feel odd. So she's probably taking it upon herself to lose all this goddamn weight with the instant AIDS, Ozempic. I hate like people that take shortcuts, and she said she felt like it was a shortcut. Let me just reiterate, mama, it is a shortcut. You're a dope head. Anybody that takes drugs instead of getting a funky ass in the gym and working out is lazy and on drugs. You're a crackhead. It's almost as worse as this dude. I'm gonna conflate two articles together, write two stories together. It said these are real abs, or these aren't real abs. They're sculpted in surgery suites. Why more men are paying $30,000 for a fake six pack? Because they soft. It's baby shit. There's two things wrong with losing weight or getting six packs carved in your fucking chest. One, let me just tackle one at a time. If you get fake abs carved in your chest with surgery, you're still weak. The whole point of working out to tone up and get muscle is to be strong, not to look strong. Like my cousin used to call them, those goddamn show muscles. If you look strong, it's not going to help you out in a physical altercation with another man. If you need to lift something heavy, you don't want to look like you strong and then struggle in front of your wife or girlfriend. I'm a 5'8", 165 pound man. I can lift a tire by myself. If you got fake abs and fake muscles carved into your body, that's going to pose a problem. You may struggle. And you don't want to be buff or look buff and struggle with simple shit like a 50-pound bag of cement. I'm just going to put that out there. Also, with her taking Ozempic, all that shit, they got a $2 billion lawsuit, civil lawsuit against them and counting, because people that have been taking that shit have had adverse side effects. And I don't know about you, but if you got adverse side effects, it's not worth it. You need to probably get some discipline, get some motivation, and get your funky ass in the gym. Even at, I think she's the same age as me. I think Serena's like 42. That's not that old, mama. Get in the gym, carve up a diet that's like gonna help you get to where you need to be, and follow it. But taking shortcuts and shit, that don't help nobody out. It's not gonna help you out in the long run. You're just gonna have adverse side effects. You're probably gonna have a liver problem, a kidney problem. And for what? To try to drop down to a size 6? That's stupid. You know what I'm saying? And plus, working out does something that pills and surgery can't do. They build fortitude, and they fortify you mentally, not just physically, to be a stronger person. If you taking shortcuts, you're not fortified for this thing called life. You got no discipline, and you will in turn be weak, not just physically but mentally. In any event, if y'all like this episode, you know what to do, and I'm out.